Financial Jojo. My name is Josh, and this is the market update. Please hit the like and subscribe button to get the latest market moving news. In the first story that I'm watching, Warren Buffett, everybody's favorite value investor, Berkshire Hathaway, bought about $1 billion worth of Activision shares before the Microsoft deal. If you guys remember, Activision had been struck with a $18 million lawsuit over workplace harassment. And we can see that in their chart. That report came out in September into November, so we can just see it dropping. November, get hit with the lawsuit, and they had to settle. From the point here, you're looking at about 30% decline in stock pricing. Microsoft had announced its intent to buy Activision Blizzard in mid-January for $68.7 billion. So we can see that nice little pop-up right here, about a 30% gain. So let's take a look at Activision's year-to-date. They're about 21% up. And then let's take a look at Microsoft. They're about 11.87% down for the year. So let's take a look at what the top analysts have to say about Microsoft. Currently, they're looking at a 375.22 price target with a 27% potential upside in the next 12 months. We have 29 analysts with a strong buy rating. So I want to know your guys' thoughts below. If you want to leave a comment, where do you think? Do you think Microsoft is going to hit this 375, or do you think it's going to be this 320? It's currently sitting at 295. All right, for our next story, everybody's still talking about the crypto ads at the Super Bowl. Did it make Bitcoin's price pop? No, it didn't. Let's take a look at the chart here. All right, so we saw a nice little 4% for the week. We are still down 1.21%. Coinbase going viral with their QR code ad. They had stated that their site witnessed more than 20 million hits in 1 minute, and the engagement was 6 times higher than the previous benchmark due to their ad during the Super Bowl. So I'd say that worked. So let's see what the analysts have to say about Coinbase. They have a price target of $346.56, a 77.5% potential upside. We have the low $220, high $444. We have it right now as a moderate buy with 10 ratings, 8 buy, 1 hold, 1 sell. For our last story, let's cover the geopolitical issue of Russia and Ukraine. This is the third straight day that stocks have fallen. For weeks, the geopolitical issues of Ukraine and Russia have been weighing on investors' minds. Russia has been on the border of the Ukraine, putting more and more troops. The Russian ambassador is blaming the United States for provoking escalation. The Ukraine's ambassador is still hopeful for a diplomatic resolution. As we can see, the investor fear spiked. I always use the VIX, that's what this chart is right here, to gauge how much fear is in the market. And usually when it gets 28, 30, that's a great time to be buying. Anyways, so back into the story. So Russia, they are the largest exporter of natural gas globally. And I can see for a play of having them on the border, they are artificially inflating the prices of natural gas, energy in general. And we are seeing some downward pressure due to this geopolitical issue. But I think investors overall are incorporating this into their trading strategy. I also wanted to speak about this article, this little quote here. Just as the storm of COVID appears to be receding, the growing expectation of the invasion of Ukraine is a fresh threat to now unnerving investors. Clearly, the energy market are clearly on the edge, and if supplies are threatened, there's a risk oil will shoot up even higher, adding price pressure for companies. So we're looking at oil prices hitting a 7-year high as the tensions mount between them and Russia. And like I said previously, Russia is responsible for a third of Europe's natural gas and about 10% of the global oil production. So I could see them placing their troops on the border to artificially grow that revenue. That is huge for them. That is their money maker. All right, so the big issue for consumers will be the question mark over the rising energy prices. How high can they go? Will this winter cause it to go higher? Will this crisis between Ukraine and Russia artificially inflate that already rising cost? Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you see, is it time to throw money into the energy stocks and ride this wave? Or is it time to back off and throw it in bonds? A safe haven here. Throw a comment below. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. All right, thank you everybody for joining me. Below I have my Moo link. Don't forget to take advantage of that. Get up to 5 free stocks, and when you use my link, you can get a share of Lucid when you deposit $100 or more. And also, I have my Gemini link below. You get $10 in free Bitcoin when you trade $100 on the platform. I'm loving a couple of my plays over there. I really like the high interest staking, and they have Sandbox. Really cool. I really enjoyed seeing Snoop Dogg at the Super Bowl yesterday, and he's on the Sandbox. So check it out. Get out there. Let's make some money today.